Hey gang, just a quick one for you today. I've been getting a lot of people sending me food diaries, which is awesome, asking questions on Facebook page, which is also awesome, and love answering those questions. Apologies if the diaries take a couple of days to get to. Okay, they can take a wee while to read over and just sort of process. But it was a good reminder to me to remind you guys that first step is keep it simple. Okay? We can really bog down in the details of nutrition. Okay? It's very easy to overdo, to overthink, to overreact about every piece of science that's coming out in that field. Okay? We want to always come back to the basics before we start thinking about everything else. And this is going to take care of 99% of your needs as an athlete. 1% is all the other stuff. So, starting at the top, protein at every meal. Okay? Don't start thinking about how much to eat. Don't even start thinking about how many meals to eat. Just literally every time you eat, make sure there's some protein there. Okay? As a rule of thumb. You're all going to have a number of meals per day that you feel comfortable eating. Okay? Maybe you like to warrior diet and the whole thing and not eat anything until evening and then have one big meal and go to bed like a Viking. Some of you might be 7 or 8 small meals a day, okay, and if that feels good for you, you like to graze, and then everything in between. Okay? Make sure that there is some protein in every one of those meals. Protein tends to be pretty self-regulating anyway. You don't tend to eat large portions in one sitting, so it's going to take care of itself. Tons of fibrous veggies. Tons is obviously not an actual measurement, just eat lots of them. Okay, you can't overeat the crunchy stuff. All the nutrients, all those phytochemicals, the fiber, go crazy. Okay, think of yourself as a vegetarian who also eats meat. You want to avoid processed grains and oils. Okay, so we're talking, all the white stuff, so the wheat and the corn, the corn flour, the cereals, all that sort of stuff. Okay. And oils, your vegetable oils, your sunflower, your safflower, your rice bran oil, your canola oil, all that sort of stuff, okay? We want to replace that with good carbohydrates from fruit, sweet potato, yams, beets, that sort of thing. Oils come from olive, coconut, some nuts, macadamia, walnut, avocado itself, and then your animal fats, so the animals themselves, dripping lard, butter if you can tolerate it. Okay, that's where we want to be. Also a good source of energy. And then coming back to energy, carbohydrate, okay, just keep it proportionate to your training volume. Okay, so essentially the more you do, the more carbohydrate you're going to need. The guys from CrossFit Football say earn your carbs. Okay, and you've probably heard variations of that many times before. It's not so much, a reward type thing. Don't think, I exercise, thus I deserve to eat these carbs. All right, we're thinking strictly about fuel and recovery and recuperation. All right, so depending how much training you have in a day, you need those carbs to help you get through it. So mostly in a post-workout scenario, okay, replacing glycogen and helping you recover faster for the next workout coming up. Okay, so 4 easy points. If you hit these consistently every day, every week, every month, you're going to be on track. Okay. After that, you can start thinking about supplements. You can start thinking about nutrition timing. You can start thinking about how many grams of protein do I eat, how many grams of carbs or fat do I have in my day. Okay, and then things like apps like MyFitnessPal and this, that, and the other can be really helpful to check in and figure that out. Okay, but don't let that stuff rule your nutrition practice. Always come back to these 4. All right, go get it.